This show is part of the Drowning Man Podcast Network. Visit drowningmanpodcasts.com. If you wait until we're ready, then we'll never have anything to put at the beginning.
Whoa.
That's
I see what
part.
you did there, Dave.
Yeah.
Patterson.
So...
How about now? Do we have something to put at the beginning, Dave?
No.
I quit.
It's 3 times this month. Pay up.
When you say it the third time, that makes it official.
Is it like Beetlejuice? Beetlejohn?
Yeah.
Beetlejohn. I like that.
Are you high?
I wish.
I put it.
Actually, I don't wish. It makes me nauseous.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, you've gotten high, what, once?
Twice, sir.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
He's such a pothead.
I'm basically King Stoner now.
Yeah, we have something to put at the beginning.
Cody's never getting elected.
You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone. Did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time. Recorded for Thursday, October 11th, 2018.
Anno Domine.
Hello.
Hey.
And welcome to Wasting All the Time.
A pod cast.
My name is Dave.
I'm John.
Hi, I'm Cody.
And with us, once again, is our own friendly human rabbit, Mr. Mikey B.
Hi.
Ellie Award nominee, Michael Bowles.
Oh, that's correct.
Outstanding achiever, Michael Bowles.
We talked about that last week. What the heck is an Ellie?
It's like some sort of, I don't know.
That's great.
It's an award.
All right, let's kick things off with a segment, and it goes a little something, no, very much like this. Twitter shins.
Welcome to Twittershin Rapidballs, where we find the top 3 tweets on the entire internet, and we read them for your listening satisfactionalizing, and our pundits give you the sweet hot knowledge. Number 3, from Joe Bliss, at Bliss6A. 6A? Come on. Can we pick up the badge tonight? Dave?
Hey, what up, Joe Bliss? Guess what? If you want to head out and pick up the badge tonight, I am on board. I've got ride. I've got time. I've got the dimensions in my brain that can get us from here to there, A to Z, Alpha to Omega, probably. And if you want that badge, I will help you get that badge. I have a badge already, and it's done me wonders.
Dave's getting arrested for impersonating an officer. John, rebuttal.
Badges? You don't need no badges. You don't got to show anyone any stinking badges.
I was going to ask how those badges smelled. Mike, counter rebuttal.
All I'm saying, man, it's totally just we'll go down there. We'll look around. We'll see what we want to do. And then I think we'll grab up those badges, man. I'm telling you, Joe. It's going to be bliss.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I don't.
That's fair. Number 2, from Tyler.
Jordan?
Yeah, he's on Twitter, except he's not real. Is it Exiat?
How dare you?
Tyler Exiat, multi-FPS player. It's so important that he plays multiple first-person shooters. And he had to put it in his Twitter handle.
Branding.
So many.
I don't know if you guys know this. I play more than 1 FPS.
Nice branding, Tyler.
It's good. Stay on brand. At Exiat. Probably. I don't fucking know. Anyone want to chill when I get home, Mike?
Tyler, multi-FPS player. I've gone over there so many times to come down and chill with you on the next Call of Duty, bro. And all I'm saying is no, nobody likes you. Go away.
Oh, harsh truth. Somebody got fragged. John, rebuttal.
Oh my God, you ask this every week like you're some needy little, I don't know, kitten or something. And It's an already established hangout day. On this day, we go and we chill and we get headshots. You know, you don't have to ask every time. Just let's let it be what it is. And then if people don't show up, then maybe call and say, hey, did you forget? But it is a standing obligation that we're going to go and we're going to play the Call of the Dudes together every Thursday.
That response was pwned. Dave, counter rebuttal.
Hey, what up, Tyler Axelander hyphen multi FPS player? Guess what? I would love to chill with you when you get home. Just let me know, man. Shoot me a text, DM me, honk me on Discord, whatever it takes. We'll connect. We'll make it happen, and I'm all for it. I don't care if we're playing other games or what.
Was waiting for Dave to name more than one video game, but I guess I'll be
I
disappointed.
couldn't think of anything other than Minecraft.
Or Call of Dudes. That's my new favorite thing.
Call of the Dudes.
Call of the Dudes.
The Call of the Dudes.
The Call of the Dudes, man.
And the top #1 tweet ever tweeted ever anywhere from Repetitive Skeleton Meme at MattG124. Because Matt G is just too boring. Some train just went through town playing Jingle Bells on the horn. Who are we letting control these massive metal snakes, Dave?
Hey, what up, Repetitive Skeleton Meme? Guess what? It is the dark forces of Skeletor. They are reverse abandoning all of the trains, and they are retrofitting them with an organ that sounds like a horn. And they get up there, and they, after many lessons and proving themselves through auditions, they get in there and they play things such as our old favorite Jingle Bells. Think you heard about it. Because you referenced it specifically, and they are doing this in a manner that's going to brain control a lot of people. Not everyone is tuned into the same frequencies brain-wise, but it is a possibility that they will get a lot. And when the time comes,
There's more.
let's play some Call of Dudes.
Dave still doesn't know that it's called the Call of the Dudes. John, rebuttal.
Oh my God, Matt, are you saying that you forgot the signal? You were supposed to go and change the tracks, Matt, when you heard Jingle Bells on the train horn. You were supposed to change the tracks. Did you not change the tracks? Because if you didn't change the tracks, that means Bill is dead. Bill is dead right now, and we don't get the gold. So I hope that you're just like joking around or creating an alibi, because otherwise Bill is dead, we don't get no gold, and we're all going to jail. So you better get right with the Lord.
Jail is the least fun part of that sentence. Mike, counter rebuttal.
Matt, I just want you to listen to me, all right? Get closer. Okay, closer. Right here, okay? Just forget about Bill, all right, for a minute. All right, just the two of us, all right? You know who's controlling those trains? It's the lizard people. And don't you think it's crazy? It's crazy. It's not crazy. Just go away. Come here. Okay. That's who's in control. All right. And it's a secret code. Because if you don't listen, jingle bells. Okay. Here's the important part. Jingle all the way. Think about that.
I will think about it.
Oh, I finally remembered. I thought we were talking about video games, but I do remember now that the Call of the Duty is that thing about the dogs.
Oh, 0 for 2. 0 for 3, really.
This guy gets it.
No,
This has been a
definitely not.
horrifyingly enlightening edition of
Hey, that was fun.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me
Let's move it
out loud.
right along.
Oh, you weren't.
To this thing.
Talking to myself.
Hey, Dave, what's this sticky stuff all over my mic?
That is honey, brought to you by bees.
Okay, Dave, does that mean there are bees nearby?
Hashtag you betcha.
Okay, Dave, what kind of bees? Are they going to sting me?
Why, John, I'm glad you asked, because I think in this particular instance, in this context, it's important
Oh, wait, Dave,
that I
Dave.
point out. No, I think it's important Did I point out that these are honeybees?
What day is it?
Well, today is October 11th, and according to the National Day Calendar.
Where can that be found, Mr. Patterson?
Oh, well, I'll tell you the entire URL. http://national.
What slash, Dave? What
It is a
direction
forward slash.
Thank you.
Forward slash.
Some of our listeners may not be tech savvy. Looking at you, France.
nationaldaycalendar.com/national dash sausage. This is a bit of a spoiler alert here.
An M dash or an N dash?
Oh, sorry. Hyphen.
Thank you.
National hyphen sausage hyphen pizza hyphen day hyphen October hyphen 11 /.
I wonder what day it is.
Pizza hyphen day.
I told you October 11th. And that makes it
What day does that make it, Dave?
National Sausage Pizza Day.
Yay!
Hurrah!
What a surprise. Unexpected in every way.
Remember, for sadness, text medium.
What?
National Sausage. That's a throwback to last week's episode.
Remember that?
I don't.
He eats his own. Oh, you know what? Never mind.
National Sausage Pizza Day is observed each year on October 11th. Oh, wouldn't it be so funny if this turned out it was actually about porn?
Oh,
I really hope it is now.
All right, National Day Calendar. Will it be about porn? Let's find out.
If it's not,
Totally new segment.
this is a lot
Will
more
it porn?
exciting than
Will
the
it
usual.
porn?
that sounds like a game where you just have to read something like it's a porn scene.
Ooh.
It's like actor's nightmare. Oh, you read it like it's a porn.
Next week, wasting all the time with whoever your next guest is.
This food holiday. Well, if we're going to read it like porn, we'd have to like read the same 3 lines over and over again. Anyway, this food holiday is a favorite of pizza lovers across the country. Bullet.
Like the movie with Steve McQueen.
I saw that.
Is it any good?
I don't remember it being all that great. It's paced very much like a movie from another decade.
Ah,
It does have a pretty awesome car chase in it, though.
nice. Do they justify the weird spelling of bullet?
Yeah, it's a guy's name.
It's dumb.
You know what? I take it back. No, it's the spelling of the guy's name.
Okay.
This food holiday is a favorite of pizza lovers across the country.
Or foodle a day.
Bullet. In ancient Greece,
That's where I find some of the pizza I used to make. You're welcome.
I don't know what the fuck that was. The Greeks covered their bread with oils, herbs, and cheese, which some attribute to the beginning of the pizza.
That sounds exactly like the beginning of pizza.
In Byzantine Greek,
Byzantine.
The word was spelled.
Oh, do it. It's in Greek, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
Populous.
John's. Oh, that's not racist.
It was spelled.
That's a little racist.
Culturist.
Pie. I with a fancy angled
Grave?
dot. It's not a grave, but it's as if a grave and a dot of a lowercase I had a child. A T type thing, and then an A. Pita, meaning pie.
Sorry, Greece. Ancient and modern.
How do you pronounce that?
I'm going to say pita.
Okay.
Meaning pie.
Populous.
A sheet of dough topped with cheese and honey, then flavored with bay leaves, was developed by the Romans.
Oh, always stealing the good shit. Roman Empire.
Well, I mean, they stole Greece, so yeah.
And that's on pizzas now.
Ancient Greece.
The modern pizza had its beginning in Italy as the Neapolitan flatbread.
Yep.
That is the stupidest name. I'm glad we got rid of that shit.
I would like to have a piece of that right now after my Taco Bell.
Flatbread with some chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla.
No.
Now I got you.
No, it's I don't know, fucking lowered second degree of the scale.
Okay.
Is that a Neapolitan scale?
Neapolitan sixth chord is built off of a lowered second of a scale.
Huh.
So if you're gonna do a Neapolitan sixth chord in the key of C major, then it would be it would have a D flat in it. And it also has like the fourth and the sixth.
So it's like, wait a minute.
I only remember 2 terms from theory, and that's the Picardy third and the first inversion.
Huh. Very good.
Are you telling me that chord would be fucking flat 2, 4, flat 6?
No.
It'd just be flat 2, I believe.
That's the chord?
I
Is
think
flat 2?
The 6 is regular. It's like...
Didn't you just say it would be like the 4th and the lowered 6th?
It also contains those pitches.
But not necessarily.
I think there's one more, isn't there?
In the,
This episode brought to
are
you
you
by
mixing
Music
up
Theory.
the Neapolitan
So
6th
easy.
chord and the augmented 6th chords?
Probably, yeah. I'm
'Cause
thinking of
there's-
like a German.
Yeah, because there's the 3 augmented 6th chords, the Italian, French, and German.
Fuck me, I'm thinking of the Italian chord. The Neapolitan's.
It's a chord built on the lowered second scale degree.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what else is
it's
in
got,
it?
So it's got kind of a Phrygian flavor.
A Phrygian 2 flavor almost.
I know exactly what that means.
Like
and sounds
vanilla,
like.
vanilla and chocolate.
Oh, look, I was right. It says Phrygian.
See, it's
I'm
when you,
so good at this game.
that's what happens when you keep it in the freezer too long. It gets Phrygian.
Almost.
I'm out. Good night.
The original pizza used only mozzarella cheese. Mainly-
Mott's the best.
The highest quality buffalo mozzarella variant, which was produced in the surroundings of Naples.
Napoli.
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 I will say
Napoli.
I will not say it that way when it's spelt this way.
Is that the Napoli fight song?
No, that's Amore.
I will read Naples and the foyer forever.
At Notre Dame.
I am not sorry, Italy.
Oh.
It was estimated that the annual It was estimated that the annual production of pizza cheese in the United States in 1997 was 2 billion pounds.
How many tons is that?
A lot.
Okay. Just want to see if I can get Dave to do math.
Roughly
Mid-sentence.
100,000.
Okay. Is that in there as an annotation?
No. And I think I might be wrong by an order of magnitude. But
With 0 or
the
2.
first United States pizza establishment opened in 1905 was in New York's Little Italy. Pizza has become one of America's favorite meals.
It's because it's like the best.
It is so like everything that you crave. Unless you're lactose intolerant. Whether your pizza is thin crust, hand tossed, thick crust, or deep dish,
Better.
top it with delicious Italian sausage and celebrate
that's right. Today's sausage day.
National Sausage Pizza Day.
You need a
How
cigarette?
to observe.
How do we observe, Dave?
Enjoy these sausage pizza recipes.
No, I need a
Onion and
cigarette.
sausage pizza.
That's not a recipe. It's a title.
It's a hyperlink to a recipe.
That's not what they said.
Chicago deep dish sausage pizza.
Oh, deep dish.
Use hashtag National Sausage Day.
Whatever.
Nope. Use hashtag National
worse.
Sausage Pizza Day.
National Sausage Day.
I got bored halfway through the hashtag and quit. To post on social media.
Dave stopped the sausage.
Halfway through.
Hi there. This is Greece. Yes, Greece. I'm in Greece right now.
That is correct.
Right. I'm a representative of the Roman Empire.
Oh, okay.
So we're coming in, and we're going to be, kind of taking the reins of things here.
Oh, yeah.
Want to know what kind of what you got that's good, so that we can,
I bet you would.
Yes, we would like that very much. I've got a
Yes.
clipboard and everything.
Yes.
So if you could just let us know what's good. I've got something down here that says democracy. That looks interesting. We could talk about that. I've got fellow Sophie. You got some weird words you come up with down here.
Well, you got weird letters. You got to make weird words out of them.
Yeah. So those seem interesting to us. Astrology. Got some fun-looking gods we'd like to take and rename, if that's all right.
Oh, well, I don't know. Don't take it up with me. Take it up with them.
And one bit where needs a bit of fleshing out on the clipboard is your culinary stuff. We got a sort of weird sort of a cheese, and then not much after that.
Yes. Okay. How to proceed? Let's see here.
Now, do you put
We can
the weird
give
sort of
you-
a cheese?
We can give you
Oh, right.
the gods.
Okay.
We got, some
Seems you got a lot of them.
fun ones. And you're welcome to as many of them as you like.
Yeah, we're going to go and rename them as well.
Okay.
You know,
Your funeral.
Zeus just doesn't really pop the way we want it to.
Doesn't it?
No. We kind of think Jupiter.
Stupid.
I'm going to put a P in there because
That's-
he uses his penis all the time.
That's stupid.
You know,
That's very stupid. You know,
Aries is sort of spelled weird, so we want to do Mars. No one gets that wrong. Then, the soldier jock types, they'll know how to spell that. Aries is sort of, they don't know. They can't figure that out. Speaking of which, your written language is interesting. We're
Yeah.
going to break that on down.
will you?
Yeah, come up with something that is similar but a lot more simple.
Okay. Look.
Anyway, cuisine.
Let's
Things to eat. We've got the cheese. I've got number 1, weird cheese.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Look, there's a lot of pranksters around here. That wasn't cheese.
wasn't cheese.
No. That wasn't cheese. This
Oh.
is cheese.
Oh, that's even weirder.
Yeah, but it's tastier, I think you'll find.
Oh, I need to taste that. That is tastier
Very different.
and also weirder. I'm going to put number 2, actual weird cheese. And there we go. We're at number 3.
Yes. And look, I don't know if you have buffaloes.
I mean, we could get some.
I believe that. You'll want them for that cheese.
Got a helmet and everything.
Very fitting.
Thank you.
Look, if I tell you the recipe for this really awesome food,
All right.
would you go away?
Yeah. I mean, 3, that's a magic number, right?
It is for those who worship Hades.
Right. We're going to call him something else, like Pluto. Sounds darker. Somehow.
What? No, it does not. Certainly does not. Anyway, here's a recipe. I assume you can follow recipes.
Yeah. I'm all about clipboards and lists.
Yeah.
Clipboards and lists.
Yes.
Got an empire to run.
That's a rather clever thing, that clipboard.
Yeah. I don't think they've technically been invented yet.
Way ahead of time.
Way ahead.
Here's another secret for you.
Right.
The Padres win the World Series
Oh, fuck.
in 1974.
We'll all be dead then.
You will.
That was fantastic, you guys.
I kept wanting to jump in with something dumb, and I'm like, there's so much good stuff going on.
Oh,
I kept wanting to be like, oh my God, thanks for bringing me to Greaseable Times.
Greasable time.
Oh.
I didn't have a Grecian accent ready, so as soon as Dave started, I was thinking of something like, "Hey, Theracopolis, it's me, your Grecian friend, who is Grecian with you." But I didn't have anything after that. I was like, I don't just throw myself in the scene for no reason. But,
Good instinct.
yeah. It's like, now I'm here. Neat.
Okay, I'm going to leave. Bye.
Yeah. That was my entrance. Was all I had.
I gotta go.
I must go.
I like the Australian Roman myself.
All right. Let's move it right along to...
And now it's time for Fings What Got Sent Us.
Sway Todd in it.
In It Just.
Demon Barber of Fleet Street. This message is from Z. Dufton. It's a scene. It says, unlikely noir perspective, such as a child in their daily life, a carpenter carpenting, or other life things, or even an insect partaking in insect life experiences. Z. Dufton, you are a poet.
And also a hilarious improviser.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who is Z. Dufton?
Z. Dufton is at Comedy Sports.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Z. Dufton. Also, I enjoy your improv.
So I was sitting at my kitty table waiting for mommy to bring me the food. Thinking any time, any minute here, someone could come in and give me a nice squeezed bottle of milk. Maybe a good orange juice. Then that's when the door opened. In walked Mommy, bringing that plate full of foods and drinks.
Honey, it's snack time. I brought your favorite carrot sticks and fruit snacks.
You know how much I love those fruit snacks, Mom.
Don't choke on them. That's the deal.
I never will.
Oh, you're so cute when you goo goo gaga like that. I almost think I can understand you.
Mom, stop it. Then she walked out of the room, and I thought to myself, if I'm not careful, I could choke on this food. Anything could happen. Anything. But I started eating the food anyway, and quickly it bothered me and upset me, and that's when I started throwing it around the room. Throwing it! And then entered another unlikely suspect. Dad.
Son, what's the problem? Do you not like your fruit snacks?
Get away from me, Dad! I'm gonna just throw this food around and eat my drink.
Okay, son, you're gonna need to stop doing that. Don't you can't.
Honey, you can't talk sense to him. He's just a baby.
Okay, but the book said that he should understand us by now. So I can, or at least like our tone.
Okay.
So I'm going to strike a firm, disapproving, but still loving tone.
Okay.
I threw the juice at Dad.
What the fuck, you little shit!
Sure. Little pictures. Once he becomes verbal, that could come back out.
Today was the day I knew. I learned a new word.
That was fantastic.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Domestic bliss.
Get it? This is a question. This is Questionnaise. Make of it what you will. From Taump Scraubingler. Right? Taump Scraubingler. Okay, look. What does the city of Atlantis was?
I believe that is Antlantis.
What does the city of... Let me zoom in a little bit. My old eyes.
What do your old eyes tell you?
That my window is not the proper resolution.
These old eyes.
We'll try that again. Okay, look. What does the city of Antlantis was?
Thanks, Tom. The city of Antlantis was the little known geographical location approximately contingent with the fabled island nation of Atlantis. It was the redheaded stepchild of that fabled place that was probably just a metaphor, but let's not get into that.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, is he right?
Mm-hmm. Is he right if that's what Atlantis was?
Atlantis, yeah. Is that?
Not in my opinion, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah, Atlantis is something that one can believe in as opposed to whether or not it's emphatically correct or not. Atlantis is the well-known forgotten city of improportional tiny, tiny size.
That's true, which verifiably did exist. It's the Atlantis part that we're not convinced of.
So you believe?
Well, I mean, all the available evidence indicates that Atlantis likely was just a metaphor used to conceal those who were writing against the Roman Empire.
This sounds like logic talking. I don't like it.
Antlantis was much smaller and very much existed. It was very much like Atlantis, except much smaller scale. All the buildings were tiny. The columns were thinner than a toothpick. All of the residents had like 6 different legs and like antlers.
But what about my dream?
Your dream is safe.
I dreamt.
An impossible dream?
Long ago, I was in a forest.
That's
and
real.
I laid down.
That was real.
And I went to sleep and I had a vision.
Yeah, I made you do that.
Did you dream you were in a forest dreaming?
I did.
Okay.
And I dreamt that I got up and I left the forest.
Oh, this is real.
And I walked on to the sea. And
Keep going.
when I went to the sea, I kept walking and I walked on the sea and I walked a long time.
You did.
And I came to this shining
2.5 miles
city
It was a lot further than we thought you'd go.
that I knew was Atlantis. and I heard them speaking
No.
of a tiny, tiny domicile,
Yes, but it wasn't them.
tiny city where they could live if only they were small enough.
Yes.
And they would live there, and it would not
Antlantis.
sap nature's resources.
That was Antlantis.
They only had to develop the correct shrink ray technology, which shouldn't be difficult because they were an advanced alien society
They weren't
living here on Earth. And so
Atlantis was
I
real.
woke up before I saw whether they completed it or not.
Actually, we put you to
But
sleep.
I believe in my heart that they figured it out, and that Antlantis was just the first step, and that the Atlanteans are out there somewhere, just really, really small.
Well, like,
Wow,
thanks, Tom.
that was ant lightning. So that's what the City of Atlantis one does. Thank you, Dave.
I feel like I don't need to do a Jonologue now.
Too bad, so sad. All right. Let's move it right along.
Along right moving it, we shall be doing force post tense with ways. Lee.
Fuck.
I know, right?
You all right?
Did you ruin everything again?
Oh, okay.
I was referring to his syntax.
Oh, speaking of which, we all must go briefly for a break.
Where?
After which we'll return shortly.
Oh, where can that be found, Dave?
Funny you should ask. We'll be right back. Right after this.
Hey there, friendos. You're probably having a doozy of a time listening to this latest podcast, and you may be thinking to yourself, how can I get involved in this hilarious experience? Well, I'll tell you. First off, you can go to wastingallthetime.com/contact for listener-suggested scenes and Questionnaise. But you better believe that there's way more than that. You can email us at timewastepod@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter @timewastepod. You can even hit us up on Facebook at, you guessed it, facebook.com/timewastepod. You can even call the hotline. That's right, you can call us directly and leave us voice messages at area code 916-235-3337. Once again, 916-235-3337. There you go. Now, you too can reach out and make yourself a part of podcast history with me, Dave, John, and whatever amazing and hilarious guests we may have on at any given time. Thanks very much for listening, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Welcome back. Let's move it right along
Can we please?
to
What?
this.
Okay. Could also be the steer in the woods.
Six Flags St. Louis challenges you to stay in a coffin for 30 hours.
No thank you for personal reasons.
Who hasn't at one time in their life considered lying in a coffin for an extended period of time? Sure, we all have. Now, one Six Flags theme park is betting money you can't. Six Flags St. Louis in Eureka, Missouri is posing a challenge to their guests in honor of their yearly Fright Fest celebration. If you can lie in a coffin for 30 hours, you might win $300.
What?
Might.
What?
6 people total will be picked to compete in the challenge, each getting their own 2 by 7 foot coffin that the park describes as, quote, slightly used. If more than one person completes the challenge, the $300 will be raffled among those people. So there is a possibility that you could lie in a coffin for 30 hours and leave with no money. But there are plenty of additional rules that make the challenge feel a bit easier to tackle.
Excuse me, I am not going to shit in my pants in a coffin not win the 30 times $10.
There is a 6-minute bathroom break every hour, and all meals, snacks, and drinks are provided by the park.
Well, now I want to go.
I will do it. I
sounds like
changed
a
my mind.
fantastic vacation.
What, I get to nap for 30 hours? Yes.
To top it off, phone charging stations will be available, which means you could theoretically Netflix your way through this vampire simulator.
How much do I pay for this? Jesus.
And guess what?
What?
If you finish, you get to keep the coffin.
Love it.
Hey,
Coffin's a
if
really
that
expensive
sells it
business.
for you, no judgment here. The park also promises you will have to endure random creepy visits by the Fright Fest freaks. We still think
Say it again.
the Fright Fest freaks.
Say it again.
Say it
One
again.
more time. Last time.
Faster.
Fright Fest freaks.
Yay!
Oh, you did it. I didn't think you would. I thought you'd be pissed by now.
We still think the creepiest thing Six Flags ever did was that dancing old guy in the commercials.
Those are great.
Old people are scary.
Name that tune?
I don't know.
We Like to Party by the Venga Boys.
Mm.
There you go.
Venga boys are back in town.
See, Dave knows the Venga Boys. That sounds like a fucking vacation.
I know, right?
You have to lay here every hour. You can get up and pee. And we're gonna give you some food. Here's your phone.
I don't like to lay on my back that long.
You just get up every hour. Because
Well, I guess I better put my Game Boy away. Nope, you can bring it. Oh, okay.
leave my headphones here. Nah, fuck it.
Nope, bring them in.
Let's go.
Yeah, I like two things about that story. Number one, like someone decided, it would be a fun contest putting 6 people into coffins for an extended period of time. And then number two, that it's just that they for obvious health and safety reasons, they made it a completely trivial thing.
Yeah. I was thinking is it gonna get fucking weird? Is there like catheters in there and like, oh shit, like you got a feeding tube? Nope. You just get to get out and be like, hey, do you gotta take a piss? Yeah, all right. Because, I mean, not to be that guy, they're like Six Flags employees, so most of them are just gonna be like, all right, break time.
Was that 6 minutes? Something like it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. We got some Jack Daniels if you want a little bit to drink in the back. Cool. Do I have to get back in the coffin? Fuck it. Whatever, man. I just tell him you're in there. All right.
Can I just put all of my 6 minutes together and just have like a real nice good break in the middle? Because I'm going to be like down in season 2 of The Wire, and then I just got to pop out, get my 30 minutes on the toilet, and then I'm back in.
Can we just cut a hole in the back? I'll just shit out of that.
Just give me like a few big empty Gatorade bottles. I'll be good.
Okay, so we're going to raffle off the PS5. And what we want to do is something fun, something interactive, something that will get people's attention, maybe a bit of a spectacle. So here's what I was thinking.
Guillotine.
Thank you for reading the agenda.
Yes.
I didn't print it.
He
I
sent
thought
it.
that said guillotine.
It does, but you say it weird because, hashtag French people.
He emailed it to
Oh,
all
okay.
of us.
I can do hashtag.
No, I saw it. I didn't print
It was an
or read
attachment to the meeting maker event.
Right. I just printed the meeting notice, which says it's right now.
Yes.
You need to click the little paperclip.
What if it's a virus?
Did we skip opening announcements?
It's not. It's from Terry. It's not
No,
going to be a
You
virus.
could spoof
You
the
slept.
email.
Oh, yeah, I did. Wait.
So I want to do a guillotine where
Okay.
people lay down and put their heads in guillotines. Maybe, I don't know how many of them. What's a good number of people to have participants?
666.
Oh, I love it.
Good on.
Let's, we need to get on the supplier quick then because 666
I'm kidding. That's
guillotines.
too many. How about 13?
It's good.
I like that.
Hmm?
That is a really good compromise.
Yeah, I
Good
thought
baker's
so.
dozen.
I don't like it when it's framed that way.
Okay.
Bakers are seen as friendly.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're
Those are
going
evil bakers.
So we'll get 13 contestants in 13 guillotines.
and murder them all.
Maybe. That's the fun of it, right? So we'll have rats gnawing on ropes
All
that are
right,
holding the
all
blades
right,
up,
I
right?
like that.
And the ropes are coated in bacon grease. So the rats will
perfect.
want to eat them.
What
I'll
if
want to
instead
eat
of
them.
rats we use adorable kittens?
They don't eat ropes covered in bacon grease, to my knowledge.
We could cover them in milk.
I feel like the kittens may just lap the rope. And I don't know if you've licked rope before, but the fibers can be quite damaging to a tongue.
Yeah, that'd be really mean to do to a kitten.
And then they'd have rope fibers in the little hooks on their tongue. And then they'd be sitting there going, yang, 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 yang.
Oh, but it's so cute.
But it doesn't really lend to the whole suspense of whether or not these contestants are going to lose their heads.
Wait a minute, I thought you said we were murdering these people.
It's a sort of a Russian roulette kind of a thing. There has to be an element of chance.
So we're going to murder all but one
We're
of them.
not going to just
I like
execute 13 people.
Oh, it's like Price is Right.
It's whoever stays in the guillotine the longest up to
Dies.
30 hours.
Guys. Loses their head.
They win, and if there's multiple people, then we'll raffle off the 300.
All right. But then,
Then we kill them.
right.
Yes.
Right.
We
The people who
promise them.
stay too long,
Yes.
they die.
Well, people may die along the way.
All right.
We're going to prematurely cut some of the ropes. I love it.
Well, I think we'd leave it to the rats.
Well, some of the ropes, we can thin them out so the rats get through faster. Oh, we murdered little Jessica.
I was really hoping that there'd be a chance that some of them wouldn't die.
Well, so of course some of them won't, but we have to kill
I mean,
some of
someone
them
needs
outright.
to get the prize, I guess.
Right?
Okay.
So you're 13
So
And then
I
every
noticed
time
you're
one of
still
them
talking
dies-
about rats. Have we put a pin in the kitten thing?
Yeah, I thought so.
I mean, I know that Chaz is just the intern, but
Hi.
I think there could be something fun about the kittens because it's unexpected.
yes, and actually, well, there's something
here?
something about the over eagerness of your response to the idea is really making me have second thoughts. So actually, let's substitute the rats with kittens.
Well,
But we will tell the contestants that there is an actual chance that the kittens might lap through the rope.
All right.
I don't know.
That sounds good for insurance.
Yes.
Let's take some of the sting out of the murder.
Ooh, and then every time we have a head that just goes popping off, can we shoot confetti into the air?
See,
It'll
like
be
it.
so exciting and nice for everyone.
I like the thought. I think what you're failing to mention is that what we'll do is we'll have at least one of the contestants be a plant that is actually a mannequin with an ejectable head full of confetti. And then that way, when the blade drops, all the other contestants will be like, oh, crud. And then a head will fly and confetti will spray everywhere and we'll all go, oh, good laugh, eh? Yes.
This is a wonderful.
I do like
How
confetti.
are you going to stay or will you go?
This is a wonderful concept. I enjoy it very much.
No need, and this is important, no need to lose your head.
Oh yes, very good, very good.
I like
On
the direction this is
brand.
taking.
We're on
Yes,
fire.
yes.
And for the other contestants, what they won't know is we will have surgically implanted confetti bombs in their own spines. So when one of them gets decapitated, there's more confetti, but also blood.
I enjoy your enthusiasm, but let me remind you that we need to be fiscally responsible here.
Could
I
we
think the YouTube
replace?
ads are going to pay for themselves.
Could we replace the confetti with pop rocks?
Isn't that an urban
Could
legend?
we replace the surgical implants with scary lighting?
I mean,
Oh, we could go with like a nice mauve.
Close. Have you
Taupe?
ever heard of black light? It's actually kind of purpley.
Okay.
is mauve purple?
It's related.
Blacklight does seem more on brand
Then
than mauve.
confetti. Oh, okay.
Black light,
So it's still a yes on the surgical confetti implants.
strobes, and confetti cannons surgically implanted in the building around us.
And we could write little like messages for them, like go you and
Yeah.
good luck.
You're getting it.
Yeah.
Good. I think
And you
I
have
think
your
what
6 minute mandated to go to the bathroom now.
what started out as a terrible idea has become something much more reasonable.
I'm glad I'm here.
Good job, Chaz.
Thanks. Me too. You vote on my side, so that's really helpful.
Now drink your blood.
I love blood.
Wow. Wow.
I love how you kept trying to placate me with like totally surgically implanted in the building. Like it was the perfect no and, because clearly that was the scene, but it was like, oh, we did this fucking gruesome, gross thing. Ooh, or let's clearly wants this guy on board, but it's complete shutdown of his ideas.
Well, yeah.
It was perfectly handled. Like,
I had to do something because I started a scene that was supposed to be, here's a terrible idea that gets softened due to, insurance and safety, health and safety. The other idea of laying in a coffin, which is diffused by health and safety concerns, which makes it a non-event.
Right.
So here's this idea of having people, at risk of being beheaded. And you guys are like, yes, that we will do that. And I'm like, but the idea was,
So,
yes, let's murder people.
all right. Well, that was a ton of fun, don't you think? I do, and therefore you do too. Thank you.
Yep. That's basically how it goes around here.
Let's move it right along to.
And now it's time for John to break shit down. Now entering the Jonologue.
So I want to talk about fingernails for a little while, and then we can all go back to what we were doing. A lot of people are confused by fingernails because, although they are found on the finger, they don't really look like any kind of, hammered fastener that I've ever seen. And so people have questions about that. Where does that come from? And honestly, it comes from the Romans. The Romans came up with this concept of the fingernail because they also came up with the idea of nailing something being a euphemism for sex, or in this case, for some kind of beating or domination. And so to use your fingernails was to really dominate someone using the smallest force that you needed to summon to hand. So it was big in Roman wrestling, which was an outgrowth of Greco wrestling, hence Greco-Roman wrestling. And so what the real masters of the fingernail would do is they would just use their fingers and use them on various pressure points over the body. What they would do is they would hit these pressure points, and then their opponents, they would just orgasm uncontrollably.
You heard it here first.
Loved it.
That is one word out of the English language.
I think it was 2 words.
Was it? It sounded like a single word.
Which word did it sound like to you?
Loved, which is not English.
Oh, clever, using a different dictionary. You got us all. You did it.
Waka waka.
So clever. So full of wisdom.
I'm full of something. Shit. That's what I'm full of.
What did the Romans say after the Christ? Nailed it.
Oh.
And that is not staying in.
Yeah, they'd really for that one.
Oh.
How is the like an poem?
I heard it first.
They both got and then and then ran away later. All right.
I'm gonna have to
That is
episode.
Now we have something for the beginning of the show.
You should play that back, but just bleep out every pertinent word. It's just like, what the hell was he saying?
But Bryce knows.
I just want a supercut of this entire every time Dave says, and now we have something for the beginning of the show.
All right, the boy howdy used to leave out pertinent words in every public address that he gave, which both endeared people to him and confused others simultaneously.
Whoa.
Hence the dichotomy that the boy Howdy grew to be known for.
For which he grew to be known.
For which he grew to be known.
Which actually don't like that construct, so you can go for...
Which actually I don't like that construct, so you can go...
What, Dave?
Toodle along.
Shit.
Ending a sentence with a preposition is something I will not put up with.
Love it.
Nice.
And that's what the boy Howdy did.
Good.
Well, that's about all that we have time for wasting wise.
God damn, we wasted
in this
so much of it.
episode 292.
It's a good episode number.
We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy any particular part, then please head on over to wastingallthetime.com/vote and let us know about it. VOOOOOTE frowny face.
Is that a valid URL?
No, not yet. And let us know about it because very shortly here, within the next few weeks, we're going to start having people vote on what their favorite scenes were of the entire year based on what was submitted to us through wastingallthetime.com/vote. That's how that works.
You brought that back around. You're a genius.
I've been known to do that.
Be a genius.
Bring things around.
Get giddy.
Yeah, so that's if you like it.
If you don't like it, are we still doing that?
Yeah, if you don't like it, you can tweet that to me at Jay Hansen himself. That is my personal Twitter. It goes directly to me personally, and I never check it.
Come on, shout some hate into the void.
Yes, please.
I see it. I feel it.
And until next time, my name is Dave.
I'm John.
I'm Cody.
I'm Mike.
And we wasted all of the time. And that was someone from a distance.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, you did it too. Bon voyage.
Bryce.
Good night, Bryce.
I'm so sorry.
Bryce, do your sign off.
Do the sign off, Bryce.
Yay!
Everybody wins.
Congratulations. You've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all of that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers. Nice.
Oh.
Insert incendiary commentary about current political situation here.
Once again, worth it. All right. I'm feeling this cracking.
Drink responsibly.
It's feeling you too.
You've got it in the Subway cup.
We're feeling each other.
So when you put E in Dave's Kraken, and why aren't you sharing?
Okay, so we've got 2 drugs so far. 2 drugs, 2 hosts.
There we go. What are you on, Mike?
Yeah,
I'm
I
high on
am.
life. I'm not. I'm really depressed, actually.
Depressed Knuckles.
Yay. We depressed our knuckles.
Actually, I admitted that one. That was really good.
That was solid, actually.
Yeah, that was solid.
We definitely have something to put at the beginning.
Just cut. I got high twice. I'm super depressed. Scene.
That's the last thing you hear as the episode ends.
Oh, wait, here we go.
There we go.
I'm sad.
That's a Michael Jackson song.
I'm sad.
Cause I'm sad. I'm sad.
You know,
Really, really sad.
I don't know the rest of the song. I'm too depressed to learn it.
Is there any more Molly?
Ah! We already talked about E, though.
Yeah.
Molly is MDMA, which is a component in E.
Yeah, so it's a little derivative.
Okay.
Literally.
PCP?
Oh,
Nice.
oh, John wants to fight.
I like it.
I've heard
You do-
stories about
You do PCP, and I'll do Gator or whatever the fuck that one was called that makes you want to rip your face off and eat people.
Bath salts?
Well, yeah, but then there's also another one.
Oh, of course there is.
I want to say it was called Gator.
What's the cheese? It's heroin
Parmesan?
and yeah,
Heroin and Parmesan.
Sitting in a tree.
it's heroin and cough syrup.
Oh.
And it's like
We all say like we've done heroin and adding cough syrup is a big deal.
no, yeah. What I'm saying is like, well, heroin's doing the heavy lifting. Like, what's cough syrup doing in this situation?
Making it palatable.
It's the norepinephrine, isn't it? Or it's the
Well, it depends on if you're talking about over-the-counter cough syrup
or the
or
good stuff.
Or the meth cough syrup.
stuff with codeine in it. In which case,
Isn't that
codeine is
lean?
already, huh?
What's lean?
I don't know.
Like when you don't have a lot of fat on meat.
I think that
No,
is
it's
Like a
business
London
process.
broil.
I think lean is purple drink.
Oh,
Drink. I want that purple drink.
plus something?
Man, we're really
Purple-
knowledgeable about
Purple-
drugs.
We know all.
My
like that
understanding is
scene all over
purple
again.
drink is just grape soda.
I think that's the nice version.
Oh,
Hold on, let me look.
Rain would know.
Lean or purple drink, also called dirty Sprite, Scissorp, and Perp, is made by combining prescription strength cough medicine that contains codeine with soft drinks and sometimes candy.
Yeah, purple drink.
And that's why what's his name in Florida was okay to shoot and kill, because he had a drink and Skittles, which means he was going to make lean. You remember that?
Therefore, it's okay.
Stand
to
your
kill
ground. What's your fucking name?
What are you talking about?
people. Political stance.
When the
Yeah.
fuck did we get on this? I was
You remember-
texting Jenny. I look up and Dave's on a tear.
Let's
Yes.
start. Now that we have plenty of material for up front. John's learning about lean. Scissorp.
I could make this, I bet.
Oh, yeah. It's like your fucking homemade bay rum.
Cut to 2 weeks in the
Be
future.
attractive.
The next recording.
Well-
John over here like, well, screw you guys. I got my drink.
The thing is one of my dogs has a prescription right now for codeine cough syrup. So
stop too.
I really could make that.
Maybe you shouldn't say that when you're being recorded.
Yeah. Well, it's a very small dog, so I only get 90 milliliters a month of it. So
Gotta make it last.
that's like 2 human doses
Yeah.
to actually treat a cough.
Treat a cough.
So what about that intro music?
Drugs.
Tretokov is a not well-known Russian composer who is a big fan of writing ballets set in a alternate universe.
He succeeded his father, Havakov, and his grandfather, Wanakov.
There you
There you go. Let's wrap it up. That's good.
go. Put a little bow on that one.
That's fine.
Ship it.
And we're on Rowan Martin's laughing. Let's go.
I'm happy now. Ever so briefly.
I used to have those little I voted stickers.
Please remember to vote for your local representatives.
Or don't. Wake up, sheeple.
Don't listen to him.
I can't even ironically say that with a straight face.
I can't even.
Yeah, see, Dave can't even. Dave,
Hmm.
you can even.
Thanks. I appreciate that vote of confidence.
Ah!
Brought it around.
Yeah. I don't have a sticker for you, but talk to me later.
You're such a
There's a
Chad.
sticker right here.
I'll
You're
give you
such
something.
a Chad.
I'll give you something sticky.
Oh,
God.
I'm out. I'm done. Good night.
I'm not.
Dave.
Now we have something for the beginning.
When you just get... Never mind.
Milk pills.
I was gonna go really dark, and I decided.
And then you just get cyanide pills.
Then you just get a noose because life isn't worth living without cheese.
Hey-o, we got something for the beginning of this podcast.
For the beginning of my court case.
The beginning of the podcast is going to be an hour long.
If we're lucky.
We're going to wait for that drop. Just 2 hour long episode. Why?
It'll be like that one Monty Python episode where they don't do the opening credits until almost the very end.
Yes. Love it.
Take that, convention.
I could try something else. Okay.
Here we go. All right, I got it.
Whew.
Hello, Lisa.
And that needs to be like her text tone.
And now we have something for the beginning of the show.
Perfect.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Lisa. All right.
What's that?
Now we have something for the end of the show.
Whoa.
That's a bit, and it keeps coming back.
I changed it this time.
Yeah, that's what makes it funny.
Thank you.
Funnier.
Wow, wasn't that show we both just listened to good? Hi, I'm Seth of the Jack Jackson Podcast. Let me tell you about another casted pod you may enjoy. Jack Jackson Noir. In each episode of Jack Jackson, you'll follow the adventures of the titular detective along with other recurring characters. His assistant Kitty, Victor 6-year-old, the villainous Rube Goldberg, roving packs of feral lumberjacks, secret cults and their bendy, twisty daggers, a landlord, Canadians, and a variety of many others. Each episode delivers a new film noir mystery accompanied by sound effects, historic events, and pop culture references. Some right, most wrong. It's a unique improv comedy experience with a touch of nostalgia. So grab your whiskey, light up a Spuds brand Dr. Approved cigarette, and get ready for another crime-busting episode of Jack Jackson Noir, in which Jack takes on his toughest case yet.